Hey everyone, Updog here, and today I have a video that's a little bit different than what I have been doing, and kind of wanted to hopefully do this weekly. Kind of recap the last week in the game. A lot of the community, we have have a tendency to have a knee-jerk reaction to some things that happen in the game, so I felt like a week's time to kind of soak it all in. A lot of it's due to Boundless not giving us the proper information ahead of time before they put something out in the game. So just thought, have some time to soak it in and kind of react to it after the fact. So first off, what I want to do is talk about the 4 events that launched simultaneously on the 20th. Now, I thought, let's see, so there was Shopping Spree, which I thought was a decent event. Wasn't too bad, wasn't too hard if you had saved up your gold orbs. And then the special offers for the war credits, the raid credits, I thought those were, me as a veteran player anyway, thought it was, pretty decent event. That event anyway was decent. Now the Forces of Nature, that one was where you would earn fragments from the Alliance donation boxes and your daily objectives, and that one wasn't implemented in a timely manner in my opinion anyway. The donation boxes weren't reset until let's see, it's be what, 8 p.m. Eastern, or let's see, 5 p.m. Pacific, I think it is. So a few hours after the actual event started, which is not good. And then that was just for the donation boxes. Then the daily objectives, that wasn't reset until midnight or 1 a.m. or whatever whatever your account reset happens. That didn't happen till then. So again, not the greatest implementation. They've done things like this in the past and it hasn't been a problem, but I mean, other than the problems that happened at the beginning there, I was able to get pretty far, I believe. So, bonus stuff is bonus stuff, like Mobile Gamer says. So that one, after the problems, after you figured out what was going on, it wasn't too bad. Then we had the radioactive run, which you spend the ISO 8 energy, and that one also had a problem where it wasn't calculating the points properly for the first 30 minutes or whatever it was. So that's kind of a bummer, but they did give out some compensation for that, so that was good. And then the special offensive, that one that was a kind of a tough one for me anyway. Even though I had hoarded all the raid credits I could, spent the energy, I got fairly far. I was really wanting the Bucky shards, but I came I think it was like 20,000 or 30,000 points short or something. So that was a bummer. That would have given me my next star rank up if I would have gotten that. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys thought of those events, but overall, I don't know, I'd give that those between all 4 of the events, I don't know, I'd give it a B, I'd say, even with the problems in there. Alright, so next is Quicksilver. And here he is right here. Okay. So when they first announced he was going to be in the Crucible rewards, they didn't say how many shards and didn't give us really the breakdown. We had to find out after the fact. And also after the fact that some people who hadn't claimed their Crucible rewards on Friday, or by Friday evening, they had Quicksilver shards show up in their inbox message. And normally I would have probably saved mine, but for some reason I'm like, well, I read the blog and I'm like, okay, well, we don't need any Crucible credits next week, so I'll go ahead and claim them. Well, then about 30 minutes later, this bug or whatever you want to call it showed up, and a lot of people unlocking Quicksilver. So it is Wednesday night as of me recording this video, and we still haven't gotten our compensation that they promised here, so hopefully we will be seeing that soon. And I think overall the shard amount is pretty generous of them anyway. For them, it's pretty generous, so should be able to get 4 or 5 star Quicksilver pretty quick if you're in like the platinum or higher leagues. So all right, and then we had another issue. Oh yeah, I talked about the Green Guardian orb fragments and all that. So yeah, we're good on that. And then let's see here. Wanted to quickly talk about what's happening in the Marvel Strike Force player voice movement that's been going on. And this is their Discord here. The Alliance representatives, like the leads or captains, are able to contribute to some of the topics that they are going to be addressing. They're going to be doing a dev letter 2 here, you can see. And this one topic is about bottlenecks. So they have had some contact with the devs, and they're just kind of expanding on that. And if you haven't checked them out yet, I can put a link to the server in the description. And they have polls almost every day, just to kind of gauge where they should steer some of the conversations, or maybe just get some data to show what's your favorite game mode. Let's see, where's another one? Oh, how much have you spent? Things like that. I think they're just trying to collect data with those 2 polls anyway, to kind of see where the community is at. So once again, I'll put the link in the description, but I think they're taking it slow, which is a good thing. I think that as long as they still get communication from the devs, it should work out well for us players. So on Saturday, this past Saturday, part of the MSF player voice movement was any alliance that so chose to show support and unity. They changed their alliance name in game to have the hashtag MSFPV before their alliance name. So yeah, they're trying to do things to show unity and show Boundless that we can work together as a community, because that's the main thing that I've heard that Boundless doesn't believe us as a community can do. So I hope that this does show at least something towards Boundless, that we can keep pushing forward with some positive change. And then let's see, we got an inbox message. This inbox message here, I'm assuming it had to do with the event that had to do with Archangels. Scourge, but I have no idea where this came from. It was just nice to get some more Black Panther shards and some flags, I guess. So if anybody knows what this is in regards to, please let me know. Comment down. I'm kind of curious on what's going on there. So, and then we had some war changes in the game. And let me pull them up here real quick. I thought they were pretty good changes. Changes to the at the end of it, every war payout type thing. And also, well, no, I guess it's just the end of the war payouts. So here we are, we're Platinum 3. So yeah, more gold. And then some addition, the blue ISO 5. So yeah, I thought that was a good change. Looking forward to seeing what they do with the changes. I believe it's going to be next patch with some of the changing up the rooms. I think they said something about Black Order was going to get a buff or something. So that'll be interesting to see what happens there. The other thing that they also added for the war-related items, war-related changes, was the Teal War Orb. Now, I had saved up a ton of these elite credits. I had like over 200,000 that I spent on this, and I'm just glad. You know, a lot of people are going to have their opinions, but I'm just glad that they added in the what I call the centerpiece uniques. These guys right here. That's what I was mainly hoping for, because I'm struggling on getting those, finding the ones that I need. And so this extra avenue, oh, and also the extra row too of for the centerpiece uniques, that also helps too. But I'm just glad they added that in there. The 16 mini uniques, as far as me anyway, I don't need them, because I have 500 orbs that I still need to open. That, I mean, I don't really need those 16s that much anymore. But that was the other changes to the war related things that happened this past week. Right, and then the last thing I wanted to go over real quick was Firestar. She's going to be coming up here on Friday this week on the 28th. So, made a quick little overview of her. I think she's going to be a decent solo character. I think she's solo. She's probably an A- or a B+ tier. With the new warriors, definitely an A tier, A or A+, especially in Crucible. But the good thing for her is she only has 2 lines that call out Crucible specific. So in her ult, I think she gives like, let's see, outside of Crucible, she gives like offense down and, I don't know, slow or something like that. But then in Crucible, she also adds the trauma and the heal block, which, as we know, is critical to stopping like Spider Weaver and the Eternals, which is their main goal. So, and then her passive in Crucible gives the 50% more accuracy. So, other than that, her kit is actually pretty decent outside of Crucible. So, she should be pretty good in war. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens. Now her stats, I looked them all up. So she's number 65 in health, which is top 30% between Deathlock and Winter Soldier. Her damage is 14th in the game, which is between Rogue and Archangel, and she's actually higher than Kang. Like, I think Kang's was like 19 or something. And then armor 65. Between Magneto and Ironheart. Her focus is decent, top 10%, number 27, between Dark Beast and Archangel. And her resistance is still top 30% between Archangel and Scarlet Witch. A lot of comparisons to Archangel, interestingly enough. So, and then her ISO 8, I think she will be a good raider or skirmisher. It just kind of depends. I mean, her focus is decent, but if you're going up against big Icarus, Cersei, Spider Weaver, you might need a skirmisher. So it all depends. And the whole team, once we get Gwenpool, the whole team I'll probably come out with recommendations for the whole team, because there was some changes with Cloak and Dagger. He reduces the speed, and Crucible as well. So right now, the conventional ISO for him is skirmisher, but maybe he's a striker now with the full team. We'll have to see. It's interesting too that Firestar will do out of turn attacks when she's charged, and Gwenpool will give her charges, so that'll be nice. I think she'll also give charges to Deathpool, so you can build up that ultimate of hers faster. And I'll be aiming for 5 to 6 red stars on Firestar. Don't know when I'm going to be getting the yellows on that, but as far as the red stars go, that's what I'm going to go with. So, well, everybody, I hope you found all this information helpful, or if you don't agree, I totally understand, especially the Firestar stuff. That's my personal opinion anyway. I'll put some links down in the description for the server, and I hope everybody has a great day. Catch you later.